We have the races, we have our setup, and we're ready to go. So this is game number 3, Bahuntome versus Koshkii on Sequencer. Type there if you are Team Bahuntome or Team Koshkii. Tweet it out. Hashtag Team Koshkii, hashtag Team Bahuntome, hashtag ZvZ. Because that's the main event here. Sequencer always with interesting layouts, interesting paths for creep spread, and just a very different map from what we've seen previously. But here we go, top right, spawning as our purple Zerg. It's Bahuntome. And on the bottom left, we have our orange Zerg from Team Rival. It's Koshkii. So Sequencer is a map with a lot of bases. It can give for games that go on forever. But just the pathways of attack are so interesting. Once your army is out on the map, there's a lot of potential for surrounds or being caught up in a bad location or just out of position completely. So it has interesting plays for high grounds and low grounds. Both of these players are going to go for their expansions. No shenanigans this time. No early harass. No one base all inning. Just regular ZvZ openings. Also, one of the things to point out in many of the maps for this season is just how big they are. Just want you to look how tiny the overlords look as they fly by on this map. Little players going for pools. Basically, mostly the same timings. Nothing too different from base to base. Hatchery is about to complete here. Let's see what the tech choice is going to be. Possibly Banelings, possibly Roaches. Or Roaches for later transitions. We still don't know. I would love to see some Dropper Lord plays. This map is so huge then. Shenanigans is a great word. It's an amazing word. Full of magic and ends. So already the hatcheries spending queens of their own to get that larva inject going, that economy going, that production up. And now it's Koshkii, the one who's gonna go for that Baneling nest, already in production, almost halfway there. Bahuntome still with no clear tech choices for now. Just gonna limit himself to lings for the moment. And he's going to take those lings there to do some scout. Maybe take a couple of drones if they're not being careful. There's a lot of lings there waiting on Koshkii's space, so let's see if he caught a glimpse of this. Okay, the lings go straight in. Okay, so he was not paying attention there because the lings are now... There's nowhere to hide here. He's going to lose all of those lings. He's going to lose an Overlord. So that was a good pickup for Koshkii, who just done this masterfully. She just has a lot of units there. She was not worried about that. So there's a lot of queens popping out for Bahuntome. There's already speed out for him. But Koshkii has a very scary count of lings. So that's going to be something that Bahuntome will probably struggle to deal with. He has a nice wall there protecting the mineral line. Just coming in through the opposite side, and this around on the queen is effective. And it's probably going to go down. And there she goes. There's a couple of lings there, very low on health. But this spine crawler is just going to do a lot of work there. The banelings are morphed. The army is strong. The army is huge. There's a couple of banelings there for Bahuntome, so he's going to do that. Nice baneling placement there. Oh, those banelings are in trouble. There's a lot of lings going down. Koshkii was a little bit careless there. She underestimated the power of that single baneling, and those drones are so low on health. Everything is just so low. The spine crawler goes down, the drones go down, a couple of banelings even go down. And there are defenses on Koshkii's side, so she just has to take care of the micro and she'll be fine. There's no drones on the natural basis. Zerg's committed to shenanigans. Okay, there's some droning there by Bahuntome. And there's some droning here. There's a lot of lings there for Koshkii. Koshkii's not gonna drone. Who needs drones? We got lings. With their headbutts of doom. So 5 lings coming in for Bahuntome. That's a lot of damage that can be done. There's an overlord there, so Koshkii knows that they're incoming if she's paying attention. Oh, she goes for that Baneling with almost all of her army. She loses a lot of lings. That was a very huge mistake there from Koshkii. That definitely was not a cost-efficient trade. There was a lot of lings there. Units lost have just so strongly in favor of Bahuntome, and just those 400 minerals, 450 minerals. Such huge difference here, especially at the beginning of the game. So Koshkii will have to replace those drones, and she's actually making the tech switch now, getting some roaches. She needs to deal some damage right now. She committed a lot. She missed that up on droning. And Bahuntome has a very, very healthy saturation on his bases. And now even taking a 3rd base. So this is starting to look a little bit grim for Koshkii. So it might be that Bahuntome will bring the series back. But we'll see. It's too early still to know. Spinecrawler is walking down the ramp, repositioning all the defenses. He doesn't want to lose anything right now. He wants to keep that economy lead strong. For the time being, there's still no expansion from Koshkii. Definitely, her income is very hurt at this point in comparison to Bauntome's very healthy economy at this point. There we go, the Emer Chamber, so we're gonna start seeing some upgrades there by Koshkii. Just committing to that roach production. Bauntome's still holding up on lings. It's gonna continue with lings and banelings. There's a little bit of harassment there. From that Zergling, probably just scouting for that 3rd base. Now Koshkii knows that there is a 3rd base, so she'll take a 3rd base of her own. So nice information there, and actually saving that ling. So Hero Ling knows what's up. So Bahuntome focusing on those drones and actually going for a Spire now on the way. So we're gonna see a Muta tech switch really soon, which is a great choice now because he knows that there's going to be roaches, or maybe he just senses that there's going to be roaches coming from Koshkii, which is what we would assume is a very natural transition after seeing so many lings. But still, roaches don't shoot up. Ravagers kinda do, but not as effectively as mutas shoot down. So we'll see what's up. There's a rally point there. So the Banelings have those Banelings are in for the kill. So nice scout there by Bahuntome. He's gonna scout that 3rd base. He knows it's up and he knows he's on the lead. Ooh, those Banelings get target fired, so there was nice defense there by Koshkii, but the Banelings make their way to the drone line. Those drones can't stop running because there will be a lot of trouble if they do. Oh no, the miss micro is so strong. There's a lot of drones coming down. Those drones were so confused as to what to do in that point in time. Bahuntome even getting some work done in that hatchery will probably get shot down really easily by those 3 roaches. But he knows his tech switch is good. It's solid. And the mutas will come out at any point. There's already upgrades out on the way for most of them. So yeah, this is gonna look very scary for Koshkii, but now we do have a decent army from her just moving out on the map, and it will probably will it be lucky enough to get that 4th base? It'll catch that 4th base and go straight for it. Probably sensing that this was incoming. And she's gonna get destroyed. Didn't even get the cancel there. So nice move there by Koshkii. There is another base being taken from Bahuntome, so that was technically our 5th base, but she's probably going to take this as well, and takes the cancel here. So nicely done there by Koshkii, trying to shut down that economy. She knows the tech switch is going to take a while, so this is just going to be a trade of Banelings and Zerglings. So those roaches are going to definitely make a difference there, but there's already a Muta count on the map. So still gotta be very careful, because mutas can just target fire those Banelings. So easy peasy. he would cry of laughter. The army's moving around, trying to get a good flank. The mutas are now out and are going to go straight for the units. And as we said, the Bailings are the first ones to get hit. A couple of Bailings go down, 3 Bailings, 2 Bailings. All remaining. Now the hatchery. Bahuntome is in a little bit of trouble, but there's enough army to clear these up. Just has to be very careful there. So there it goes. Hatchery is saved. Army is destroyed. These Lings are waiting in line for their number to go into fight, but they'll go and go immediately shut down there. Immediately. That was the most organized group of Lings I've ever seen in my entire life. So now, I want you to see, guys, this hatchery is really exposed. But Koshkii pops out some mutas of her own. So this is not the last fight. This is not the last stand. There's still more game to come. Those drones are gonna get killed, but the mutas reign supreme for now. As Koshkii takes that defense. But Bahuntome is macroing his heart out on this game. Getting that 4th, 5th, and 6th base behind this. Just so you keep tabs on that and the saturation that is going on. So the flock of mutas, it's going to get scary real quick. Still, Koshkii has been showing very good defense, very good micro, very good Zerg micro here, but just the flock of mutas here for Bahuntome is so scary. The hatcheries are really exposed. There's not much anti-air in comparison. We have mutas on Koshkii's side, but just the flock. The flock is not enough. The numbers are not enough. Getting some overlords there, but now the flock mutas of Koshkii is going to be caught by Bahuntome mutas, and this 3rd base is going down so quickly. Those hit points are melting away. The mutas just not in the best position for Koshkii, and it's going to lose all of her mutas to this attack, losing a queen, losing a 3rd hatchery, and GG. Well played. Bahuntome takes game number 3, and this is